From the #1 station, this is a story about love. A love story.
Reggae is a music of unity, resistance, and spiritual awakening. But even within this powerful movement, not all voices have marched in harmony. Behind the one-drop rhythms and conscious lyrics lie rivalries shaped by ego, ideology, betrayal, and the struggle for authenticity. From brotherhoods torn apart to fiery clashes on and off stage, reggae's most iconic figures have often stood at odds, not just for fame, but for the soul of the message itself. I am Raz Levy. Welcome to another episode. Today, we take a closer look at some of reggae's most notable rivalries. Stick and stay, you won't want to miss this. Like a treasure. In January 2017, Rebel Salute, Jamaica's premier roots reggae festival, became the stage for an unexpected feud between two Rastafarian artists, Anthony B and Tarrus Riley. The tension ignited backstage when Tarrus Riley reportedly demanded to perform over an hour past his scheduled time, disrupting the event's lineup. This led to friction between the artists' camps. Riley later took to the stage during Fantan Moja's performance, expressing that another artist had dissed him. He performed a brief set before leaving the venue. Following the incident, Riley posted a video on social media, alleging that Anthony B made offensive remarks, telling him to go suck his mama. Anthony B denied these claims, stating he hadn't spoken to Riley and accused him of spreading rumors. In response, Anthony B released a diss track titled Rasta Fake, questioning Riley's commitment to the Rastafarian faith and accusing him of insincerity. Despite the public nature of the feud, both artists have since moved on. Riley, in a 2019 interview, downplayed the incident, emphasizing his focus on music and collaboration, stating, "I don't focus on artists."
I see the spark while singing.
Buju, Banton, and Junior Reid, two reggae giants with powerful voices for the people. But for 14 years, they were locked in silence and tension. The feud began in 2008 at Best of the Best in Miami. According to Junior Reid, his teenage daughter approached Buju backstage and introduced herself politely. Buju allegedly responded with a pun, Junior Greed, a twist on her father's name. The remark cut deep. Reid says his daughter came back confused and embarrassed, asking why Buju disrespected her. When Reid later confronted Buju and refused a handshake, he said, "Me not shake your hand when you stab me in me back and laugh in me face." Rumors of a backstage fight swirled, but no fists flew, just pain, pride, and two legends drifting further apart. Over the years, the silence stayed. No collaborations, no words, just a wound in reggae. But in May 2022, at Stone Love's Weddy Weddy Wednesdays, something rare happened. Buju Banton paused the rhythm, brought Junior Reid on stage, and said, "We can't carry bad feelings. We need unity." Reid embraced him, replying, "One blood, my brother, one family." 14 years of distance, healed in one moment of truth. Reggae reminds us, even the strongest voices can disagree, but reconciliation is the real revolution.
Don't leave no stones unturned. The more you live is...
Bob Marley and Peter Tosh, two founding members of the Wailers, started as brothers in sound and spirit, but behind the harmony was a tension that would grow with time. In the early days, they were equals. Bob, Peter, and Bunny Wailer, three voices, one message. But as Bob Marley rose to global stardom under Island Records, cracks began to show. Peter felt sidelined. He believed Island and producer Chris Blackwell were grooming Bob as the star, while muting the militant voices of the others. When Catch a Fire dropped in 1973, Peter was stunned to see it branded as a Bob Marley and the Wailers album, not the Wailers, as originally agreed. He once said, Bob sold out. Chris Blackwell is the vampire who sucked the blood of Wailers and left only Bob. In 1974, Peter Tosh left the group and began a solo career. Fiery, defiant, and fearless. He used every stage to call out injustice, colonialism, and yes, even Bob Marley. Still, he never denied Bob's genius. He called him a brother, but a brother who made compromises Tosh refused to make. Their story is not one of hatred, but of vision. Bob chose diplomacy and mass appeal. Peter chose revolution and raw truth. Two Wailers, one fire, different flames. Eka Mouse, the eccentric sing-jay behind classics like Wado Dem and Ganja Smuggling, is one of reggae's most original voices. But behind the humor and wild stage antics lies a bitter feud with reggae royalty, the Marley brothers. Around 2014, Eka Mouse began publicly accusing Ziggy, Stephen, and Damian Marley of using their influence to block him from performing at major reggae festivals, especially in the US. He claimed he was banned from shows like Reggae on the River, not because of behavior, but because of the Marley's grip on the scene. In interviews and in his diss track, Marley said them banned me. Eke aired it all. He even alleged that Ziggy Marley personally threatened him, telling him to stop speaking out. Though no direct response ever came from the Marley camp, his core grievance, that the Marleys were monopolizing reggae's global spotlight, treating it like a family business, while veterans like him were left in the shadows. He said, they act like reggae's start and end with them, but enough man build this music. And he wasn't alone. Artists like Burning Spear and Sizzla have raised similar concerns over the years. The Marleys chose silence, no public statements, no lyrical response, but Eka Mouse's message still echoes. Who owns reggae, the brand or the builders?
Let love shine bright along the
In the mid-1990s, Exterminator Records was a powerhouse in reggae, with Luchiano and Sizzla as its shining stars. Luchiano, known as the Messenger, championed conscious lyrics and spiritual themes. Sizzla, the fiery newcomer, brought a passionate energy that resonated with younger audiences. However, tensions arose when Sizzla's lyrics began to incorporate profanity and themes that Luchiano felt diverged from Rastafarian principles. In a 2023 interview, Luchiano recounted confronting Sizzla about a song containing explicit language, questioning its alignment with their shared spiritual values. Sizzla's response, dismissing the notion of bad words, left Luchiano unsettled. Luchiano approached producer Fatis Burrell, expressing concerns over the label's direction. Burrell's defense of Sizzla as young and needing guidance didn't sit well with Luchiano, who felt the label was compromising its integrity. The situation was further complicated by the influence of Jesse Jenda, who, according to Luchiano, encouraged Sizzla's controversial lyrical choices. Feeling that his values no longer aligned with Exterminator's trajectory, Luchiano made the difficult decision to leave the label in 1999. This departure marked a significant moment in reggae history, highlighting the challenges of balancing artistic evolution with spiritual commitment. But tell me, what do you think? Were these rivalries justified, or could unity have prevailed? Drop your thoughts in the comments below. I am Ras Levy. Until next time, one perfect love.
Let love shine bright along the way. Let love shine in your heart each and every day.